Alright, how's the audio? Let's see here. Oh my gosh, I don't even have proper lighting on my face. Oh my god. Hold on. Okay. Is the audio okay? Is the feature might be a little loud. Hold on. We're in a not the usual room. My acoustics are all different. I need to figure everything out. Alright, hold on. I need to plug this in. Is this it? Okay, hold on. Okay, plug you in. Get this on my face for better tracking. Okay, here we go. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream! Coming on a starry night, it's yours truly, the illustrious Phantom Thief, Kurtis Hashimoto. Welcome! Hi King of Britain, hi Black Cat, hi Chi, hi Clash, hello! I think Malibles is here too. Hi, welcome! Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. TV used to be Saul Goodman. Oh my gosh, I was wondering who that was. That's crazy. Welcome. It's so funny. Hi. Oh my gosh. You're speeding your ramen. I'm not speedrunning it. It's right here. Oh my gosh, I'm all over the place. I just got back from shoe shopping because my mom wanted to do that real quick. I had a big sleep last night. I went to go sleep. Hi Jacob. I had a big sleep and I woke up a little late. And then we went, and then when I woke up afterwards, we went to go shoe shopping real quick just to get a new pair of shoes because my old ones were like really worn out. And then I came back, I had to go entertain my sister's friend because my sister invited over her friend to come and work on stuff. But she's like going out, she went out to a stationery store. So she just invited her friend over, but she's not here, but she just went out. So I went to go entertain her for a bit, help her out with the printer. And then my Amazon package also arrived because I forgot the base for like my microphone stand, my microphone boom arm. I forgot it at my apartment, so I ordered a new one, got that set up, and then I turned on my stream. So sorry we're a little late. Hello. What was that 1%? Oh my gosh, yeah. But hi everyone. Yeah, my brain is only manga. Here we go. I'm gonna catch up on chat real quick because I was here. Yeah, I got that Amazon Prime student discount. Okay, let's see here. You got your first manga? Ooh. Don't worry, I tend to have like really really like niche interests. I just want to pick up manga and like light novels that look interesting, like the premise seems interesting, that I don't really know anything about. Strange person that ate Pun's crown. Oops. Okay. I feel like everyone, I try to interact with all of my viewers, so I feel like everyone is like, quote unquote, a character. It's alright. I have a lot of fun with that kind of thing. Mike Miku. Oh my gosh, Mike Miku. Hold on. Wait, my microphone maker's still in the luggage. Let me go get your. Hold on. There we go. I packed her in with the microphone in my luggage, so she could guard my microphone at all times. There you go. Yeah, I didn't have her set up because I just set up my boom arm. Here we go. All right. Yeah. But hello everyone. Hi, Saul Goodman. It's not a character without Mike Miku. Yeah, Mike Miku's always here. Okay, hold on. I'm like all over the place. There's like everything's been happening. Hold on. Yeah, everything's been happening. So I'm a little all over the place. So we need a place to start. We need to like we need something to log in on. Chat. We need a topic to start with. Right now, I'm back home in LA. Yeah. I'm back home in LA, back in like my family house, the house I grew up in, I guess. So the acoustics are generally better here, I think, because we live in like a cul-de-sac, so there's not a lot of like car noises or anything. I think generally it's quieter. There's less background noise. Yeah. So it should be better, but it's like different. So I just need to make sure my my acoustics are all good. How long am I staying at home? For like the next 6 weeks, I think, until summer school starts. I have to go to summer school in person because it's a 1-credit lab class. But because it's a lab class, it's like a chemistry lab class, I have to be there in person. So I have to go back for that. But then other than that, I think I should be able to come back. But yeah, no, I guess for summer goals. But also Kurtis, damn, I'm getting, you guys hate me. You hate me, King of Britain, wow. No, I'm kidding. Hello, handsome. Hi, Forgotten Dreamer, welcome back. Yeah, damn, I'm really getting that backhanded compliment from King of Britain right now. No, what is it? Actually here, we can be a little more casual for today. Baby girl. Yeah, we'll get to the manga in a bit. Let me see. What was my train of thought? Yeah, no. I'm currently plan is to like relax a little bit, de-stress, finish up a little bit more coursework because there's some coursework I have to do over the summer. But basically, it's just sort of like I'm in like wrapping up school mode. If I pass this summer, everything goes well, then I should be able to graduate. So. Graduate college. I need to specify. But so it's going good. My other plans for right now are get some covers recorded, put out some videos, some clips and stuff. Just generally get to work on the channel more because I have not posted anything substantial in a bit. So that's the current plans. Nap puns. You don't have to request that of me. We're the Thieves Guild. You can do whatever you want. Yeah. I've got some stuff I've been wanting to record, but I just haven't gotten to the chance to record it over the past month, so that should be fun. Okay. Does the audio sound different? Does like the, I don't know, do the acoustics sound different to you guys at all? I'm like trying to get things set back up. I can't hear. That. Okay, that was weird. Oh, that's okay. Hold on. Give me a hot sec. Please? Please? Are we back? Hello? Okay. There we go. Okay. I was stretching the cable on my, connecting my, microphone a bit thin. So I just plugged it back in. I think we should be good now, right? Here we go. Yeah, it's a sleeping animation. Just got to say hi. Bye-bye, Clash! Thank you for stopping by! Sorry about that. Here we go. Slightly louder, but it could be my volume. It might be. There's a non-zero chance that is true. Here, let me see. It's about this. We can turn the gain down a little bit. Okay. Here we go. Can't hear a different. Okay, got it. He abnormal one take. That would be crazy. I gotta practice for that. the mic cut out. Yeah, that was crazy. The mic cut out was definitely really comedic timing. Sorry, I'm eating noodles. But yeah. Because you tell puns, you can tell him yourself. Actually, oh, sure. Why not? And let me send a gift to him. Perfect. Let me just save this real quick. Okay. Here. There. I texted puns. We'll see what his response is. All right. Your orange was crusty? Ooh. That's gross. Okay. There, I have done as you requested, King. There we go. Here we go. How's a lovely magic man today? I'm not very, I mean, I'm more like magician rather than magic. I'm not magic myself, but we're doing good. Let's see, what did I do? Okay, so I flew back on Monday. So my flight was on Monday. I got back to LA at night. We were driving home, and then I went to sleep. And then yesterday, it was like really chaotic because yesterday was like I basically got home, went to sleep, got my stuff back in, went to sleep. Obviously, I set up my PC. That was the first thing I did when I got back because that's the most important thing. But then yesterday was my sister's graduation because she's graduated from college finally. So we went to her graduation. My family didn't come to my graduation because I didn't have a graduation yet. I had trouble applying for like the graduation ceremony, so that didn't happen. Even though I'm slated to graduate in the summer if I lock in. So, but yeah, we're working on that. But I came home for my sister's graduation. I brought manga to read because I was super bored. Actually, it was so funny because we had to leave at like 11, right? 11 a.m. But there was like 1 hour, like starting from 10 a.m. when the nearby bookstore would be open to buy, would be open. And I was like, this is gonna be really boring because I just read all of my new manga on the plane flight. Now I need something to do at this graduation ceremony because there's gonna be like one moment that I actually care. That's gonna be my sister. That's gonna be when my sister's on stage, and then there's gonna be a bajillion other people I don't care about. And I know also because like we have to get there like 75 minutes early or something. So I have to be like, or something like that. I don't know. We have to. It was a long drive, basically, because they weren't holding the graduation ceremony at my sister's actual like college for some reason. So we had to go somewhere else. So it was gonna be a long drive. Plus we're gonna have to wait extra time because we had to get there early. So I was like, I'm just gonna bring some manga to read. Yeah, congratulations to my sister. Yeah, she's doing good. Actually, I think she switched her major, but it was like something similar. I don't know her situation, but yeah. You put your pet worm. You're so flat. Oh my gosh. A little magic to wow the crowd. That's true. I'm like Kaito Kid. If Kaito Kid was a boy failure. Yeah. Graduated by the King of Britain personally. I will pass that message on to her. Yeah, I will pass that on to her when she gets back from the stationery store. But yeah, but we had her. I went and bought let's see what. But yeah, I was mainly reading manga during her graduation. I went out and I bought the first volume of Taman's B-side because here actually I took a photo while I was there and I posted it in the Discord. So we will. So I'll actually show that to you guys. Give me a sec. Here we go. I wanted to get the my friggin' throat. Alright, here we go. This is gonna be really big. Here we go. Hit the screen. Here we go. There's nothing in manga but manga in my brain right now because I was reading manga on the plane fight, and now I was reading manga at the graduation ceremony. But I got I bought the second volume of Laid Back Camp, or Yudu Camp if you like my sister and insist on the Japanese name for some reason. I also got the first volume of Taman's B-side because I thought that was interesting, and I was like, I don't know, Taman's B-side is something that I've been hearing a lot about, and so I decided to get that. And then that was something I already had, Witch Life in a Micro Room. I actually went to the bookstore because I was hoping they would have volume 3 of it, because I owned a Witch Life in a Micro Room. I own volumes 1, 2, and 4. So volume 4 right now is locked off to me until I can get volume 3, but they didn't have it. So I settled for volume 2 of Laid Back Camp because I already owned volume 3. So now I can read, so I had volumes 1 and 3 before, so now I can read up to volume 3. Whereas before I couldn't read volume 3 because I didn't have volume 2 yet. And the Taman's B-side is completely new to me. What drinking? Water. I have water. Need 4 volumes new here in the state. Volume 5. They had, oh my gosh, I want to buy more copies of Taman B-side. I think like at the bookstore they had volume 1 through 5, and then they had 8, 9, and 10, I believe. They did not have 6, I guess volume 6 or 7. Any mangas you absolutely love? Okay, I will admit, I read Taman's B-side during the graduation ceremony. I managed to get all the way through Taman B-side, and then about halfway through, actually, I accidentally read Laid Back Camp Volume 3. So I got halfway through Volume 2, and I accidentally read all of 3. But, I actually really liked Taman B-side. It was really funny. I think Taman is relatable. I relate to him a lot, or at least I feel like my personality back when I started VTubing is like Taman's personality. That's how I feel. So, I found him really relatable, and Utage is so funny. She's such a funny character. I love her. So, even though I'm like not really into like, I guess, love dynamics, I thought it was really funny. So I went back to the bookstore after the graduation ceremony and I bought volume 2. So I'm gonna save that for a rainy day when I'm gonna be bored and I need to read. That'd be fun. So 8, 9, and 10 already. Yeah, they had up to volume 10 up in the bookstore. I was really surprised. I was like, there's 10 volumes already? Kami-sama Kiss? Yeah. Apothecary dies after reading the light novel. Okay. Utica is very relatable. I honestly could not find Utica relatable, but that's just me. It's not in like a bad way. It's just that I've never like fanboyed over, well, I guess fangirled. I don't know. I've never fangirled or fanboyed over anything that hard in my life before. So I couldn't relate to Utage, but I just think she's really funny. Fairly new. 10 B-side, I don't know if the manga is new. I think the anime came out within the last year. Taman's B-side. Let's see here. Actually, this picture is so dark. Hold on. It's kind of bothering me. Let me up the brightness. The gamma. No, not the gamma. Brightness. That's better. Okay. Maybe up the contrast a little. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Yeah, this came out, what? Yeah, it was originally released in 2022. It's still going. The last in Japan, the 16th version was, or the 16th volume, sorry, was published in, or is going to be published in June. But right now it looks like, yeah, we already got up to volume 10, I suppose, with Taman's B-side. In October, yeah. But yeah, that happened. No, I read it. It was actually really funny. Turns out my sister likes Taman B-side. She was like, we went to the bookstore together after her graduation ceremony, and she was telling me about all the manga she likes, and I was like, I'm not really into that kind of thing, but it's okay. But yeah, I was so cooked though. I went back and I was like, oh my gosh. I was gonna get up to volume 3 of Taman's B-side because I enjoyed the first novel so much, or the first volume so much, and I was like, no. I have to exercise self-control. I'm gonna be so cooked because because I'm spending so much money. I gotta I gotta not like buy. I gotta not like spend so much money. I've already spent way too much money. So I only bought up to novel 2. I also bought the first volume of another manga I thought would be interesting. It was a slice of life thing. I don't remember the name, but that's for another rainy day, or another boring day. Also, we have an update on the pun situation. Oh man, not again. Anyways, all right, that's enough of that. We'll see how the situation develops. Okay. There you go. Yeah. Most of your streams. I just don't talk. No, I'm a lurker. Don't worry. I lurk in other people's streams because I don't usually have anything interesting to say. What does he mean? Not again? We might do this on a regular basis. Me and him. It's okay. We do this every so often. I don't know. What am I gonna? What do we have? What are some of the things I send him? Here. We send each other a lot of things in Okay, are we back? Are we? Alright. That was so weird. Why did the power flashed only in my room? What did I do? Why did my breaker go off? I'm not drawing that much power, am I? This is what I normally do when I stream. Alright, that was strange. Okay, we're back though, right? Chat? I'm here. I'm blinking. I'm alive. Hello? Hi guys? Yay! Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm getting deja vu. Has this happened before? Have we been in this type of situation? I mean, I know my power has flashed before. I feel like I've been in this situation before. I mean, or like, I don't know. I'm getting deja vu. This has definitely happened before. Yep, I had a fight with my breaker box. It was crazy. There was eldritch monsters coming out of it. I had to punch it back in there. No, I'm joking. I don't know why my breaker went off. Okay. But luckily, we're back. So I'm so sorry about that, but we're back. Okay. What were we chatting about? I don't remember. Can I accidentally eat your knees? If you're gonna ask me, it's not an accident. Also, hi Sunflower Circle, welcome. Okay. I gotta relax. I'm kind of tensed up. Because everything's been happening recently. Now I'm tensed up because the stream just had that, so yeah. Okay, we need to get back to this. Manga talk. Yeah, we're probably gonna talk about manga. Okay. Here we go. But yeah, what was it? Yesterday I went back and I got some more manga, and no, I was so cooked. I went back and I bought more stuff at the bookstore. So then I came home and we went to sleep. We also had hot pot yesterday. After my sister's graduation, we went and had hot pot. That was tasty, and I'll probably go through all of the topics as we like everything over the course of the stream. But yeah, and now I'm here. I went to sleep and now I'm here. I was slightly late to stream because I went to go buy some new shoes because my old shoes were really worn out. Like my mom, I think the night I flew back, and I was eating, I flew back home and I was just eating dinner. My mom, I was sitting in the kitchen, my mom just walked in holding my shoes and it was like, Kurtis, there's no traction on these shoes. Like, you've worn out all of the traction. And then my sister turned and looked at me and was like, you ran a 10K in those? And I was like, oops. I didn't even realize that I completely wore out all of the traction. So that was fun. I ran a 10K in shoes that had no traction. But yeah. I was like, yeah, we definitely need some new shoes. So I bought some new shoes. And then we came back and I got my microphone set up because I forgot the base to I have a boom arm for my microphone. If you guys don't know what a boom arm is, I'm sure you guys know what a microphone boom arm is. But I'll show you guys anyways. Here we go. Like this sort of thing, right? So I have a boom arm for my microphone, but I left the clamp for the desk, the base thing that clamps down to my desk back in my apartment. So I had to order a new one from Amazon. So it's doing well. It's sitting right here. It feels pretty sturdy. So I think my boom arm should be fine now. Why glide? Just fly. Why run? Just glide. Why glide? Just fly. True. My name does mean to fly though. It means a wonderful flight. That's true. Unless it's completely broken. Well, these shoes were over a year old, and I think they were completely worn out. So I think it was time to get new shoes. The pun sucked. Oh, yeah, he deserves to have a Mimikyu plush donut on. Yeah, no, that's been my weekend. Now we're here. Gravity is a hallucination. Yeah, okay, sure. Wait, at that point, get a private jet. What do you take me for? I'm not made of money. Just because I live in Los Angeles does not mean I am made of money and can afford a private jet. You have a guitar, and Are you gonna turn me into a guitar, Black Cat? What was it? Don't call me. There we go. Okay, anyways. Not yet? That's ominous. Okay. Currently mailing. How many threes is that? So, what was that? 918,374,700,000 $47,838,382 to my house right now. On campus is not fun. It's not fun. Yeah, at that point, just PayPal me $30,000. PayPal me $30,000, alright? That's the wrong one. That's Master Chief. That's not the right screenshot. That's Master Chief. That screenshot is Master Chief teaches you how to change the oil on your 2006 Nissan Murano. That's not the right one. Hold on. Yeah, PayPal me 30K. PayPal me. I'm kidding. Do not PayPal me 30K. But, Aaron Bird when he's mad. Yeah, listen. But yeah, okay. I'm like all tensed up because I had to run around my house. I need to like relax. I need to like low cortisol, you know? My brain had to go in a high cortisol mode a bit for a high cortisol mode for a bit. We gotta low key. We gotta low key settle down. Okay. Yeah. You guys know how I usually fidget on stream? Yesterday, while we were out shopping after we finished like Hot Pot for my sister's graduation, I bought this like squishy like cheese thing. It's like one of those squish things, but it's like looks like a cheese block. So it's nice and sensory. So hopefully I can like relax and fidget with this instead of fidgeting with like measuring tape, making clicking noises. So Persona 5 coded. I'm not a fan. I'm not from Persona 5, despite what many people think. I am not. I may be a Phantom Thief, but I'm not a Persona 5 OC. I'm just a Phantom Thief. But Persona 5 did not invent Phantom Thieves. However, hello, welcome. Here we go. Okay. I am not Joker. Yes, I have had water today. I'm literally drinking water. What's air? Yeah, what's air? What is? What? Something to think about. Alright, that's a little far. You guys don't even know me yet. You just got here, Inky Fish. It's so funny. I literally, when I was commissioning this like this stream background, like this stream overlay from Antares, I was like, hey, I sent them like my reference images. I sent them my tarot card calling card. I was like, hey, we could go for like a tarot card type aesthetic or something. And I was like, whatever you think is cool because you're the graphic designer. And they were like, oh my gosh, wait, you're inspired by Persona 5, right? We could go with like a Persona 5 aesthetic. And I'm like, I responded like, no, I'm not inspired by Persona 5, but cool. And then they went ahead and made this anyways with like this chat box that is very clearly like inspired in the style of like the Persona 5 like text chat box. So I was like, cool. I guess I have a Persona. I guess my stream overlay now is slightly Persona themed, even though I'm literally not a Persona VTuber. All right. The tarot cards, yeah. I love you, platonic. That's so me. Okay. Your chat will not be blasted with a water bomb. I think my chat, I mean, I don't know. Chat, what do you guys, I can't speak for you guys. What do you guys think? Do you guys mind being blasted with a water bomb? I don't know. I can't speak for you guys. You guys are your own entity, I suppose. You guys can survive. It's cold for me right now. How cold is it? It was so hot in my apartment. Thank God there's air conditioning in my room, but God, it was so hot. Back in my apartment, it was really bad. It was getting to the point where I remember back last summer or like last fall when I first moved in, like last summer, yeah. I checked the temperature. I think it was legitimately like 90 degrees Fahrenheit in my apartment while I was streaming. It was so bad. Yeah, it was so hot. 60 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not too bad. Hot as heck. I think it's like, hey Google, what's the temperature like today? Wait, actually, hold on, wait. I just realized it was gonna say my local area. I almost doxed myself. That would have been really bad. Okay. That would have been really bad. I almost doxed myself. Oh no. No, okay. It's like 90 degrees, I think, today. Or maybe like 80. I don't know. 85. You have 1 million fans at your house? Oh my gosh. Yeah, California or any southern states, people find melting there. Well, I'm used to it, so. Okay. I'll be back. I came back faster this time because I identified the problem. My breaker went off. Something's happening. I don't know why it's specifically my room. My PC cannot be drawing that much power. Okay? My PC cannot be drawing that much power. I've streamed with more things going on before, and it's never triggered the breaker like this. Hi Yanyan, hello. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, okay. My mom was like, okay, hold on. My mom turned down the air conditioning and turned off the dryer. She's like, okay, let's see if that helps. You know what? I think while I was gone, my parents installed some solar panels. I'm gonna blame that. I'm gonna blame the solar panels that we installed. Super speed, but only to the speed limit. That's still pretty good. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, you know what? Give me a sec. I need to my brain got reset from like my power going out again. Hold on, give me a sec. I need to log back in. We're not logged back in. I need to reset my brain. I'm gonna get some water real quick. I'm out of water. Give me a moment. I need to oh my gosh. I swear if I came back and my PC was off, I was gonna crash out. Here we go. Your carpet becomes gay. What are you guys talking about? Oh, carpet. I came back. I want a gay carpet. Yeah, that sounds fun. My carpet is already bisexual. So true. One's supposed to freeze the water in the air so the air is cold. Sorry, I grabbed a chocolate. Okay, take 2. Grace eats a chocolate. You guys, oh my god, you guys are so silly. Right, a milk or dark chocolate? It is milk chocolate. Because my family hates dark chocolate. Okay, we're good. It's like a non-existent soul. How can your soul be be dark, but if it's non-existent? Dark is nice. I'm not too picky when it comes to flavors. I like anything. So I think there's a reason. I think there are all situations in which I think milk, white, and dark chocolate taste good. Like any flavor, I think there's a situation in which it would taste good. So. Give it to her, I steal. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, what were we talking about? Stuff? What topics did I have prepared? I don't know. But yeah, we're talking about manga. There's been a lot of manga on my brain. I think someone asked what my favorite manga series is. Oh my gosh, wait, I actually have enough manga now that I filled up 2 entire like boxes. Like of these they're like standard size, but like standard size tub. See here. Subscribe. Yeah, bye bye Inky Fish. Thank you for stopping by. What do I have actually? Hey, let me look on my closet. Heavy. Books are heavy. I'm weak. Okay. Here we go. Bye. Don't explode. Is that a threat? Or out of concern? Let's see here. Quick. You adopted everyone in this grade. What's for dinner? Too many of you. Cheap spaghetti. Actual struggle meals. Math teacher hates you and I hate him. My biology teacher probably hated me. Yeah, okay. So I guess like the manga I have. Early manga stat. We can take a picture. Sure, I can take a picture. Why not? We can do it right now. Here. It'll probably be better than me explaining it. Okay, give me a sec. I need to clear out like an area so I can take a nice picture. Like a decent picture without, I don't know, potentially doxing myself a second time on stream today. Okay, let's see here. Here. Edit this real quick. Get it centered. Double check the photo. Okay. Let me upload it to myself real quick, and then we'll see. Comically large things bought from Costco. Does Costco have like comically large spoon? Is that something that they have? The breeze I'm in heaven. Heck yeah. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let me send myself this picture so I can upload it for you guys. Photography, Gamba, Kurtis. I would take a nicer photo, but it's okay. We don't need a super nice photo for today. I like photography. Photography is nice. Like learning how to like do nice camera angles and everything. Okay, here we go. So I've got two main things that I was following for a long time, and everything else is sort of like new-ish to me. Here we go. So we'll go with the top one first. There we go. Oh, that's not what thing I want to grab. Here we go. Alright, so this is one. This is the first one. I have. That's Call. Okay, so the first one there is Call of the Night, or yeah, it's like this manga series about like. It's sort of like I got an anime recently. Honestly, I think they kind of did a manga of like the least interesting arc, because if any of you know the anime or like the manga series, what was it? What was it? What was it? Dagashi. What was it? Is it Dagashi Kashi? I think it was called. Yeah, Dagashi Kashi. Call of Night was written by the same author. So yeah, Manta Aisora. There we go. But it was pretty cool. I think but honestly, it was sort of like an experimental like sort of story at the very beginning. It's about vampires and stuff. But like it's got a very casual sort of vibe to it. I don't know. It's sort of interesting. It's taken on like a weird like story arc. I really liked it. I think a few volumes in, it started to get like really conversational and actually kind of dark. So it's really nice. I don't know. I liked it a lot. But then I think I stopped keeping up with it, because I think at some point it started getting sort of shonen manga-y, where instead of being this like nice manga about like conversationalized and sort of almost like a conversation of what it means to be human, it started becoming more shonen-y about fight scenes, and I was like, not really for me. But I don't know. I should probably keep up with it. I really liked it. Comedy? I would not say comedy. There is a moment when I might even monetize, so it doesn't matter. One of the characters puts a gun in their mouth, and then they have to be saved. So it has its ups and downs. It feels like it has ups and downs, kind of like life. So it's not usually that dark of a tone though. It's like, I would say like it's got dark tones, but it's also got light tones too. So it's sort of like a roller coaster of a bunch of different like genres. So, well, not different genres. I can't really pin down the genre. Like it starts out as sort of like fun, sort of like misadventures almost. And then it starts having like a dark arc, and then it becomes like kind of actiony. So I think this is really just the author just like using this as like a medium to like experiment with different types of things. Like it doesn't feel like it has like it doesn't feel like it has a consistent theme. If anything, I think the most consistent theme is the main character trying to navigate what it feels like to be in love when he's like probably like aromantic-ish. Like he's he seems very like Arrow Ace in the way he acts. So it's sort of, I think the most consistent theme is just sort of navigating what love means. That's the biggest way I can describe Call of the Night. And then, but yeah, I was keeping up with that for a long time. I sort of just picked up a manga one day. I think most of these are just something I just picked up. Like I picked up a manga and, because I mean, I'm not the type of person that really knows what I like very much. I just sort of pick whatever I think looks interesting. And I also like new things. I don't really like, I don't have a good grasp of what it is that I particularly enjoy, and I just sort of like enjoy experiencing new things. So oftentimes if I ever want to like, I'll just pick up like a manga that looks interesting, or a light novel that looks interesting. It won't even pique my interest. Like, it won't even have to be like something that's mainstream. It's just what I've heard about before. It's just like, hey, that cover seems interesting. I'll just pick it up. Hi, Jude. Air Ace rep. Enjoy garlic bread. Is this true? What does that mean? But the next series over there is my Witch Life in a Micro-Room. That one's also really nice. It's kind of like, it's like a slice of life, but just with a magic like undertone. Like it's like what? It's like witch magic, but like put in the context of everyday life, and I kind of like that. That one I've been really enjoying. I want to get the rest of the novel. I think I need to get 3 and 5, and then that'll be it. Laid Back Camp is something that Lance recommended to me. He got really obsessed with it after he watched Bocchi the Rock, which I thought was really funny because the character on the front cover are all like, they have pink, blue, and yellow hair color, like, and red hair color, I think. Like, the main characters of Bocchi the Rock, like the main cast. So I was like, it's just because I honestly thought it was because he liked Bocchi so much he picked up Laid Back Camp. But no, Laid Back Camp has been fun. I've been reading a little bit of it. That Scars one on the right, I'm not really sure what it's about. I just sort of picked it up, and then I realized it's like really dark, so I haven't read it yet. But and then the top one is called Chobits. It's like a really old, like, I think it's like 80s manga or something. It's really old. I haven't gotten to read much of it, but it's like, I don't know. It's about like an automaton girl, and I sort of like stories about like with like one of the stories is like a robot. I don't know. I've like Clockwork Planet. I've read that one before. Actually, I have a copy of one of the Clockwork Planet down there, but I liked Clockwork Planet. That was interesting. Love that concept. Yeah, I like that one. The manga is fun. I should go to more thrift stores. Ask me if it's love. I'm saying garlic bread. Or M. No Chobits. Really? Okay. That's interesting. I went thrifting for some ones, and I just picked up Chobits. It was off the shelf. I had no idea what it was, but I picked up volume 1 and volume 3. So I'm waiting to find volume 2 before I start reading volume 3. But it looked nice. Up in the morning, got manga in the mind. Yeah, that's true. I did not know if anyone would know what Chobits was. I had no idea what it was. It was interesting. I liked the first novel. And then this is the other big series I've been following. It's called The Demon Sword Master of Excalibur Academy. I think this is what started me on my recent like manga and like light novel like spree. I picked it up back in like, I think right around the time I started VTubing. I went to Kinokuniya, like the Japanese bookstore in Little Tokyo, and I spent like 30 minutes just like, I want to pick up something new. I want to like get into light novels. Like, so I was like looking around for something new, like something that like looked interesting, but I couldn't figure out what I wanted. And I sort of just picked up a random book off the shelf. I don't even remember how I picked it up. I just sort of picked one up, and I was looking around for like 10 more minutes, and then I was like, and I realized there was a book in my hand, but I couldn't figure out where I had picked it up from. I was like, where does this go back on the shelf? And I just looked at it, and I was like, friggin', I'll buy this one. And it was the second volume of Demon Sword Master of Excalibur Academy. And so I just took it home and I read it, and I was like, this is really good. I really liked it. So I kept reading it, and I've been keeping up with it. I really like it. I really like the powers in this one. It's a really interesting take on like different kinds of powers, and I don't know. It's been really engaging for me. I really like it. So, there you go. I have no idea if it's supposed to be niche. Well, it's certainly old. So, speaking of old manga, there's one that I do have in this that's not in this picture. Anyone know what Chibi Vampire is? Has anyone heard of that? I remember when I was a little kid, I would read manga from the. I think we had like a couple. There was like Pokemon and a couple other manga at my local library, and also we had a couple of manga at home. I think one of the ones we owned was like the second volume of Chibi Vampire. So you have someone knows what that is. So I found that one while I was sifting for manga a while back, and I picked it up because I was like, oh my gosh, it's like my childhood. It looks old. It is probably very old manga. It's like got that old art style. I liked Chibi Vampire when I was a kid, because when I was a kid, the main character of Chibi Vampire is like this vampire girl, but who's like kind of the opposite of a vampire. Instead of like sucking people's blood, she like has an excess of blood, so she frequently gets nosebleeds. And I personally related to that because as a kid, and even still nowadays sometimes, I got nosebleeds very often. Kurtis is an unk. To be fair, a lot of the manga that I read when I was a kid were very old manga. Like they didn't have recent stuff when I was in the library when I was a kid. So I read Tokyo Mew Mew. But no, when I read Chibi Vampire, and I related with the character because when I was a kid, I would have nosebleeds all the time, and people would kind of freak out about it. I mean, it was normal for me, but I would I'm like very prone to nosebleeds. I don't even know if it's like, no, I don't know. I'm just very prone to nosebleeds. So, yeah, Tokyo Mew Mew was really nice. I liked it as a kid. That's gotta be the only, like, magical girl anime I had watched for a very long, or magical girl thing I'd watched for a very long time. But I liked it. But no, yeah, I related to Chibi Vampire because I had nosebleeds a lot, and I used to have like, I haven't had like a really bad nosebleed in a while, but I used to have like pretty profuse nosebleeds when I was a kid, like a lot of blood. Or maybe it's just because maybe I just haven't had a bad nosebleed recently because I've gotten so used to dealing with them that I know how to stop them really quickly. So maybe they've never had a chance to like progress. But I used to have pretty bad nosebleeds, and the fact that the MC of Chibi Vampire had no bad nosebleeds, I like related to that. But yeah, no. Anyways, that's a tangent. But yeah, Demon Sword Master of Excalibur Academy, I really liked, except for the part I think like. Except for there's some weird moments in it, honestly. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I think the author has like a fetish for like older sister types, like trope like characters, because there's so many characters that fit that bill, and then the main character is like was an undead king who got reincarnated as a 10-year-old boy. So that's a bit weird. But other than that, I really like the story and like the power set and everything. No Game No Life is basically just smut fan fiction for No Game No Life Please, or as it is, or No Game No Life Des in Japanese, is literally just smutty fan fiction for No Game No Life. I only have 3 copies of it because my sister picked it up for me back in high school because she thought I would like it, and I don't think she knew that it was full of smut. I think she thought it was the original No Game No Life, and then I opened it up and there were like naked scenes, and she was like, oh, that explains why it was in the adult section. I was like, really sis, you got this for me? So that was so funny. But I have the 3 copies now. I don't know what the Japanese one is. I just sort of picked it up when I was sifting. I don't really know. Smut of who? There's like a fox girl in No Game No Life. It's her. It's like not necessarily her, but just of all the characters in that thing. But no, it's not something I would normally read. It's just because my sister picked it up. It's smut of everyone, I guess. And then what else do we have here? Oh yeah, that Otaku Vampire one is one that I have not read yet. I literally just picked it up yesterday because I thought it would be interesting, and it looked interesting, and I am saving it for what I need to read. There's a Genshin manga over there because Amber's on the cover, because I love Amber. Clockwork Planet is something that I've been wanting to read. That's like a big issue, so I've only read the first volume of Clockwork Planet, and that was a while back. So I'm waiting. One of them is a light novel, the other one is the manga. So I'm waiting to get like more of either one to get more into it. And this is the first volume of the Kill la Kill manga, which I watched Kill la Kill. That was like one of the first manga animes I ever watched. And then we have Slime, Frieren, and Bocchi. They're just like some standalone volumes, some standard stuff. So yeah. That's my manga collection for right now, at the very least. You know, it's so funny because while we were shopping for manga yesterday, my sister was trying to tell me about the manga that she likes, because she's been into what? She was talking about Gachi Akata and like stuff like that. But she was like Gachi Akata and some other stuff. And I started realizing how like my sister, I think I'm a lot more into like slice of life anime or like media. I don't know. But my sister does not like slice of life. She likes, it's really funny. Cause I think, actually hold on. I was thinking about this yesterday. Me and my sister are like, we are somehow sort of the same, but also complete opposites. And this plays into like our taste for like what we like. But I think me and my sister, we are like, how do I put it? We're the same in the sense that we're both introverts we're both introverts and like I guess weebs. we really like Japanese, like something about Japan, like Japanese culture. But we're both introverts. We're both kind of weebs. And yeah, but within like the purview of how we're the same, we're like complete opposites. Like for example, I seem to really like slice of life. I think that's what I like the most. I just find like, even if there is a bit of a fantasy theme to it, I really like just like stories about everyday life and stuff. My sister likes shonen anime. She likes shonen genres, like big action stuff. And it's not even just that. Like it's like literally in everything we do. We're so opposite coded. We are complete opposite siblings. I think, for me, like if I had to describe my sister, she's like peak, like Fujoshi. Like she loves like, she's like a peak weeb Fujoshi. Like she is super into like anime and like anime culture and manga culture of Japan, like that kind of thing. She's like standard like weeb, right? She loves yaoi. Fujoshi. Yeah, she's like peak Fujoshi. How do I describe Fujoshi to someone who doesn't know what Fujoshi means? Here. Yeah, ice cream. Yeah. No. Okay. Fujoshi is a term for the female fans of BL, or boys love. Yeah, she's like a peak. Yeah. Basically, she loves BL and yaoi, but she also really likes like action, like Shonen Jump style, like type action things. I run. Yeah. But no, my sister loves BL and she loves like things. She like loves Zhongli. She like has like a cardboard cutout out of him. She's got a whole shrine. Like she's the type of person like she her walls from like ceiling to floor are covered in prints of anime characters. She's got lots of like prints of like shirtless men from anime. She's got her shrine to Zhongli and other Genshin characters. She's got like shelves full of just like merchandise of like anime characters. So yeah, I mean, I'm exposing her right now. Yeah, so she's that kind of person. And I'm like the opposite, where like I don't really like merchandise. I'm into more slice of life type things. And actually, I'm not even like that into anime or manga, really. I mean, I like light novels and manga more, but like the thing I'm actually interested in is, instead of Japanese like anime and manga culture, I'm actually a lot more interested in everyday Japanese culture, like everyday life, I suppose. Like I've been studying Japanese tea culture, like for a long time. So I'm more interested in like traditional Japanese culture and like everyday life sort of culture. I'm not really that interested in like in like manga itself. I'm just more interested in like everyday life, I suppose. Like the culture of like how people interact in Japan, or like what language is like, what so and like how people go about their everyday lives. So we're opposite in that sense, where she's interested in like the tradition. She's like a traditional weeb, where it's like, oh, super into anime and everything, whereas I'm actually more interested in how people go about their everyday lives, I suppose, and like what culture is like, what like traditional culture is like in Japan. Which is probably why I like slice of life. But no, we're opposite in that sense. I'm like, I'm not gonna say I'm tall. I'm like fairly like tall for an Asian person. I'm like 5'8". My sister's like 5 foot, so she's short. We're short. We're opposite in that sense, as well. I've got like a soft sort of personality. You guys know me. I'm like soft, sort of nice. I like cute things. I like, but, and I'm like sort of a calm type of person, I would suppose. You guys know me. You guys know how I am. My sister has a bit of a short temper. It's not as bad anymore. When she was younger, she had like anger management issues, I think. But no, she's got a bit more of a temper than I do. She's feistier. She's more assertive than I am. But yeah, I'm relatively well adjusted. I think even though I'm an introvert, I'm well adjusted. I like talking to people. I'm like more ambiverted than anything. I just need my alone time. My sister is like an actual shut-in. I like to go out and everything. I like to exercise. I'm more ambiverted. I'm like pretty sociable and I'm well adjusted. But my sister hates going outside. She's like actually a shut-in. She stays in. Okay, she doesn't stay in all the time, but she's been getting more social recently. But for the most part, she has no like real ambition to go outside. Really, she's a lot more sedentary than I am. She wants to stay home, whereas I want to go out and have adventure. So we're opposite in that sense as well. You're taller than your sis. Actually, you're probably an inch. You're more than an inch, because, and I quote, my sister is 4 foot 11 inches and a half. So yeah, she's 4 foot 11 and a half according to her. So yeah, I have to pick my cookies. Aww. She's elder. Yeah, she's older than me. She is a year and a half older than me. But even though I think I act more mature. But yeah, no, she's the older sibling. But what else? I like sort of soft Asian boy aesthetic. Yeah, I've got a bit of a soft. My fashion sense is very like soft and I guess elegant. I like OG fashion. I like soft Asian boy fashion, that kind of thing. My sister likes, and she didn't actually know the term for it until I told her like a couple days ago. She likes jirai danshi and sort of like emo type fashion. Although that's not the only thing she wears. She's not like super emo. I think jirai danshi is probably a better term for the type of fashion she likes. But she likes jirai danshi. She likes, and she likes just sort of like that sort of aesthetic. So. how do you 4'2"? Jesus. But yeah, no. We have like different, so we have opposite fashion tastes as well, because I like cute things and she likes cool things, I think. So I'm very like, I like cute and soft and everything and sensible, and she likes cool and a little bit darks kind of. So yeah, no, I could go on and on. We are very opposite coded. We are somehow the same and yet complete opposites. Like we don't get along very well. That's good synergy. I suppose so. I think there's a bit of inherent friction in how we interact though. Like I think there's a little bit of inherent friction between us. Because I'm a bit of a solitary creature, but my sister is low-key kind of needy. Like she'll often like barge into my room and then like demand attention from me, which is not something that I'm very good at doing, or like I like doing. Stuff like I don't know. So we have like an Akito and a from Project Sekai type relationship where there are moments when we do get along because we are same in some ways, but we do have like a bit of inherent friction. But that's just how it's like a standard sibling relationship, I suppose. But yeah, it's really funny. I was thinking about it, how similar we are, but like within our similarities, we are complete opposites. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. Steak is too juicy, my lobster is too buttery. What does that even mean? What do you mean by that? Well, is it because we have like a... Are you envying my relationship with my sister? But no, yeah. That's my sister for you. It's my Kurtis's sister expose. Yeah, we're very different. Also, I think also one more thing I thought of. I'm like very like aromantic, I suppose. I don't know if I think I'm aromantic. I'm still not like completely sure, but I feel fairly certain in saying that. But like, point is, I'm very like normal about people. Like there are characters that I like, but I've never like fanboyed or like fangirled over, I don't know, either one. I've never like been like a super huge fan of like characters, right? Like I've never been like super crazy, I guess, about characters. Whereas my sister is. Like she is super crazy about like Zhongli and everything, to the point that she has like shrines and like smut of like other characters. So we're like very opposite in that sense too. I guess. Give me attention, that's so sweet. But like, not in a polite way. Not like, I don't know. It's, I don't know. That's okay. I don't know. Just because she barges into my room and asks for attention, it's like, the thing is that it's not at a convenient time. She does it like in the middle of the night when I'm like trying to do something. Like, and it's not even like if I have my door locked, she just rattles my doorknob until I get annoyed enough to open it up. It's so bad. No, I'm not the type of person to have shrines. I think that's why, like, when I was reading Tamen B-side, I couldn't relate to Utage, because I genuinely don't understand it. It's like, not in a judgmental way, where it's like, it's more of like a I mean it in a way that I'm reflecting on myself. I genuinely do not fathom, like, for example, in Tamen's B-side, like, I genuinely do not fathom what the feelings that Utage has, for example, that makes her fangirl like that. And I think, like, for any other characters that like are super big fans of other people, I genuinely do not fathom that sort of feeling. So I can't understand it. Something actually wanted attention. The problem is that I'm like a solitary creature. I don't mind giving my sister attention. It's just that it has to be on like my terms, right? Like if I'm trying to lock in and hyper focus on something and she comes into my room and starts trying to like take my attention away, that activates my ADHD and then I can't focus. Like my then I can't focus on anything else. But like if we like dedicate like a day where like we go out and I hang out with her. I'm totally fine with that. We have a nice relationship. If she comes, that's nice. If she comes into my room at like 2 a.m., like just to demand that I hug her and then leave, without she's just that's just it doesn't vibe with me. I just can't do that, because then she's just asking for attention for her sake without taking into consideration how I feel. So, Talon is God. He brings world peace. Yeah, she does literally say that. Have a shrine for anyone to. No, it's okay. Yeah, we can be together. I don't have a shrine for anyone. The most I have is like an acrylic stand for Amber. That's it. I don't have a shrine. Kurtis. I said months ago. No, it's okay. Everyone misspells Kurtis. It's okay. But no, yeah. But me and my sister are like complete opposites. It's really funny. Actually, my whole family is like really funny. I gotta tell you about my family dynamic, right? Here, I was actually thinking about this last night. I gotta tell you about my family dynamic, right? So the rest, like in my entire extended family, right? I would say that I think my family might be the quirkiest, which is so funny. I think the rest of my family is like, they're relatively like normal, well-adjusted and everything. In my extended family, like they're like normie, sensible people, I suppose. For the rest of my family, and then you have my family, my that lives in this household, my immediate family, my mom, my dad, and my sister and me, right? We have my mom, who actually is probably the most normal person in our entire extended family. In fact, my mom is literally a badass. I think if you like picture like in anime or in like any media, that source of media, the archetype of character that is super reliable, that always knows what's going on, like the super wise person, that's my mom. That's my mom. My mom is a super mega badass. She is super capable to the point that other people in my extended family rely on her for things. Like she knows always what's going on. I think my mom is the definition of locked in. She is like the peak workaholic. She's got everything figured out. She's always locked in. She knows this has to happen. She's on top of everything. And she still has like like my mom is super on top of everything, and she still has time to go out and have fun and like go shopping and be fashionable. My mom is a mega badass. I don't know how to impress this upon you enough. I don't know. My mom is a mega badass, basically. She is, oh god, how do I describe the scope of, I don't even know if I can describe the scope of her job without even like in a sensible way. Okay. Basically, is an FBI agent. No, but she's close to that level of thing, I think. Here. Okay, this is the best way I can put the scope of her job without actually saying what her job is, because if I said what her job was, then that might put me into like trouble. This one time during the pandemic in 2020, I walked into the kitchen and she was typing up on her computer, and I asked her, "Hey mom, what are you doing?" And she looked at me and she said, "Oh, I'm drafting cryptocurrency regulations for the state of California." And that was the first time I in my life, I just like, oh my gosh, wait, I fully understood what the scope of my mom's job was. And it was really funny because without even skipping a beat, I did not skip a beat. The first thing I asked was, "Are you gonna copy and paste that?" And she gave me a really big smile and just said, "Yup, I'm copy and pasting from the New York regulations." But yeah, no, she's a mega badass. She has a high-ranking position when it comes to all of the finances in Southern California. That's the best that's the most I can give you. And she is a woman, and she is an immigrant, and she's a minority. That's what my mom. That's her words. So yeah, she's a mega badass. That's my mom for you. And then there's my dad, who. Okay, so that's my mom, right? I'm painting a picture of what my family looks like. That's my mom. My dad has CP. He has cerebral palsy, but even despite that, he has managed to lead a normal life. He got a job in accounting. He must have had a similar job to my mom, but basically, he's retired now, but he's got CP and he's managed to live, despite the fact that he's had CP and has a disability. He's managed to live a normal life with kids. So that's my dad, right? So he has trouble walking around. He has to have a wheelchair, but and he's a bit quirky. I honestly think he might be on the spectrum. He might have autism, but I don't have. That's my suspicion. I haven't confirmed that yet. But he's a little bit of a quirky guy, and he seems cold. But when you get to know him, he's actually kind of goofy. But yeah, well, my mom is the definition of girl boss. Anyways, yeah, that's my dad. And so my parents are capable. And then there's my sister, who is who's a shut-in, who's a shut-in weeb, who loves anime and does not go outside and is super sedentary. And then there's me, who looks like a... Alright, I know we're back. Oh my lord. That's really crazy. I don't know what's happening with our electricity. Is there an app I can use to monitor my computer's power usage? There's no way my computer is somehow pulling more electricity than it was before. Anime boy is back. Oh my gosh, that's me. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I'm anime boy. That's my name. Yeah, we're here. Okay. Anyways, yeah. Okay, let me finish my story real quick. Yeah. And then there's me, right? And my family. So there's my mom, my sister, my dad, and me. Where I look like I'm fairly functional. I've got my hobbies and everything. I look well adjusted ish. Or I would describe myself as well adjusted. I look like I'm well adjusted. But I'm actually the most neurodivergent person in my entire extended family. So that's my family dynamic. My mom, super badass. My dad, who, my CP dad, my shut-in sister, and then me, looks normal but is actually the most neurodivergent. That's my family dynamic. And I think it must drive my mom nuts because everyone else has relatively normal families, and then me and my sister are just I'm boy failure and she's girl failure. We're so I don't know. I think it's really funny when I think about it. We're so not normal. My family is it's probably the quirkiest part of my entire extended family. It's crazy. A 10-minute video of him just screaming at games. I wouldn't say that's me crashing out. I think I get excited when it comes to video games. No, I don't. Yeah, actually, I don't think. I remember the last time I actually crashed out. I'm very calm. I've got a very I guess calm and collected sort of personality, just inherently. I'm a very calm sort of guy. I just X2 was a crash out. I wouldn't consider that a crash out because I wasn't mad during that. Though I was actually having a ton of fun during It Takes Two. I wasn't actually crashing out. I was sort of playing it up for the camera. But no. I would say me crashing out. I think Lance would describe this as my biggest crash out. There's this weapon. Okay, so we were playing a salmon run in Splatoon 3. If you guys know what salmon run is, we were playing a big run. Basically, it was a special event where they give you random weapons, and I kept getting the tent umbrella, which is like the exact opposite of how I like to play because it's a super slow weapon that actually I don't think was very good in Splatoon 3. It does not enough damage and it fires very slowly, so it's very hard to kill anything. And I don't know, I just didn't like the tent umbrella and the game just kept giving it to me. Like, I got it so many times. At one point, I actually just rage quit. I just turned off the game because I was so sick of playing tent umbrella because I kept dying with it because it was not a good weapon for the map. Like, in a game mode where you need to quickly destroy every single enemy, like every enemy you see, a slow firing weapon that cannot one-shot other enemies is not a good weapon to have. So I just kept getting it, and it was super bad to play. I crashed out and turned off the game. That's like the only time I think that's the closest Lance has ever seen me to getting mad. But I don't get mad very often. Even that is like very rare for me. So Lance mentioned, yeah. Anyways, sorry, we're back. But yeah, that's my. Anyways, I do not know what's going on with my family, with my computer. If this keeps happening, I've got to like call an electrician or something. I don't know what's going on. I cannot be pulling that much power with my computer alone. Like, the only thing that's on in my room right now is my computer. And this has never happened before. Like, my power, like, my breaker keeps flashing. So, shrug, I don't know. So yeah, that's a weird thing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My mom even turned down the air conditioning and turned off the dryer, and no one else is on the computer right now. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe my power strip is too old. I think I need to get a proper surge protector. Maybe that, I don't know if that would help, but I don't even know. We'll have to see. Yeah, it's so weird that my breaker keeps going off. And it's specifically my room. Only my room is going off. It's shutting off for some reason. I mean, I do have 2 monitors on and my PC, but my PC can't be, unless something happened in shipping when I pull my PC over here that's causing it to like is for some reason making it like draw more power. But I don't think it got damaged because it seems to be working fine. It's so weird. I don't know. Making cookies. Yippee, cookies. I don't know. Splatoon mention. I can't wait for Splatoon Raiders. It's gonna be so much fun. I love Splatoon. But yeah, that's my family dynamic. I think it's really funny how everyone else has normal families and then we're dysfunctional. We put the fun in dysfunctional. Cause yeah, my sister's gonna go get I think my sister's trying to get diagnosed for ADHD. I also want to go get diagnosed for autism, but I think I'm the only person in my entire extended family that has been explicitly diagnosed with ADHD or anything. So I'm definitely the most neurodivergent person in my entire extended family, which is really funny to me because I look like I'm functional. I'm like relatively high functioning, but no, my family is, it's about my mom being a super badass is balanced out by the fact of how neurodivergent and weird me and my sister are. Ivy is the most neurodivergent of our extended family too. That's okay, not just me. It's so funny how girl failure and boy failure me and my sister are. Like, I'm sorry, Mom. The bloodline dies with us. And yes, I actually did tell my mom on the drive back from the airport on Monday night. I was talking to my mom and I told her that I'm probably aromantic, and she was like, "Oh, okay, that's fine." My mom's actually a very progressive person, despite the fact that she's like a boomer. I don't mean like that offensively. I think like she is by definition a boomer. She's like a baby boomer. She is actually like very forward thinking, actually a very modern person. She's just like, I don't care what gender you are, as long as you lock the fuck in and like do your fucking work. I don't care. No, she's a very business forward person, or like a very work forward person. But she's like, I don't care, as long as you're like not like making it hard for other people, you can be whatever the heck you want. Yeah. So she is not the image of an old Chinese lady or like a boomer. She's actually like very like progressive and young in her thinking. So yeah. Oh no, my entire extended family is neurodivergent, and I'm the gay cousin and the emo one. That's so me. That's so me and my sister, King. Yeah. W. That's so silly. Yeah. My sister. Yeah. No, my mom has aged very gracefully. She still looks very good. She hasn't hit like the age yet where, you know, suddenly she turns into the tiny Chinese woman with like wrinkles and like really short hair. She hasn't turned into that yet. She's still in her graceful look so far. So yeah. My dad has not aged well. Well, he's aged fairly well. He's still got a good face. He doesn't have wrinkles yet. His hair has turned completely white and he just dyes it, but that's not really his fault. That's a genetics thing, because my dad and his dad before him have all had white hairs really early. So, but other than that, he's aged really well. That cares a parent. Yeah, my mom strives to be the type of parent that isn't gonna be a burden on me and my sister when she gets older. So she is determined to go into assisted living and not make it hard for me and my sister. So, Asian don't raisin. So true. So yeah, here, Yan Yan. Can I be legally adopted by you? I mean, if you want, but I don't think I'm ready for that kind of thing. I think I still have some growing up to do. So maybe not yet. And my big sister, who's into anime, with her husband, I'll try to kick him out of bed with her stuffed animal collection. So like, she's like, no, I need more room on the bed for my plushies. That's funny. They're expensive too. They are expensive. I think the bloodline's dying with me and my sister. Actually, it's so funny. The bloodline is dying with both me and my sister, but for very different reasons. My sister is like, I think she's pan. I find that a little hard to believe with how much she has like, how much she likes yaoi and like shirtless like she has like shirtless men prints on her, anime prints on her wall. But I mean, I think she told me she was pan. I don't doubt her, so might be pan. But basically, she's like super not normal about certain characters, and like I know for a fact that she experiences romantic feelings. I actually don't know that for a fact, but I think she does, considering considering what she reads and stuff. But it's really funny. Because I don't think she wants kids. Like, I don't think she wants to go through the birth process. And it's dying, the bloodline's dying with me because I'm aromantic. So, for very different reasons. It's just because I don't experience romantic feelings. So, I'm free, trust. Okay. We should preference the opposite of their IRL preferences. I guess that's true. How lesbians have their favorite man characters. You know, that's true. I know, you guys remember Dolphin? Who I played, I don't know, I've had Dolphin on stream quite a few times. He's like gay. Like, not even like a joke. He's like openly gay, but he loves like Mercy and like Hu Tao and like that kind of thing in games. So I guess you're right. Maybe, all of us I mentioned? Yup. Okay. Lesbian Fujos. Okay, so maybe you're right. I don't know. Anyways, no. Bloodline is definitely dying with the both of us for different reasons. Oh, yay! Tails chokehold on Game End. True. Me a Fujoshi. You're not a Fujoshi, alright? I think my sister's a Fujoshi. Actually, I don't know you, Black Cat. I don't know if you're a Fujoshi. But my sister is definitely one, because she loves BL. She's super into BL. Yeah, you own anime manga. I don't know if. No, I think my sister. I say my sister's a Fujoshi because she like super owns it. Like she is. Like she owns it super hard to the point where she put a picture of Zhongli onto her graduation cap. Like she's super open about it, and she's super like owns it. So that's why I say she's a Fujoshi. Ate my gender secretly. I'm gonna tell him that. You know what? Fine. There we go. I wonder how he's gonna respond to that. Love BL, but I don't really feel in place with the Fujo space. That's fair. I think I say I tell my sister Fujoshi because she fits the image of it, where she is above average BL enjoyer, and she's also very open about it, to the point where she shares it around with her friend group. So her I think my sister is very much peak Fujoshi. that's why I call her that. But I'm gonna get deep fried. Oh wait, hold on. I think you responded. Land stays goated. Land stays goated. Oh my gosh, my goat, my goat. Lance is so goated. Oh my gosh. His land stays goated. Oh my gosh, that's my freaking goat. Oh my lord. You've been kidnapped and also ate someone's gender. Oh my god, thank you for telling me. I had no clue I was kidnapped. I won't be giving that gender back though. Land stays goated. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that's my goat. That's my freaking goat. Okay, anyways. Anyways, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, I don't know. Actually, Actually no, I don't remember what we were talking about before we started talking about my sister. Do you add milk to cookie batter? I've never made cookies before. You have to answer that question for yourself, Black Cat. I haven't made cookies, I don't know. Do you? But yeah, that's my manga, and I talked about my manga. I talked about my family. What else we talked about? I don't know. Was your... No. They're just a chatter. They're just a chatter. I've known them for a bit, and we worked together on... I mean, that's where I've commissioned them before. I would never. I would never. I've never had a girlfriend. I don't know. I don't know. I just tend to like whenever I see you guys in chat. This goes for all of you. Because like there's a no. There's like because I have seen you guys enough. Or like because my I guess fan base feels weird saying fan base. I don't know if you guys are. I guess you guys are fans. I suppose. I don't know. Because I see you guys, it's small enough, and I can get to know each of you sort of individually through your chat. So it's still enough that I can like associate chat messages with the chatter. So I tend to like, I tend to remember you guys like on an individual basis enough, which I enjoy. But yeah, you're a fan of my work, and I'm a fan of your guys' work, which is being in my chat and your artworks. But no, I tend to like. Because for all those of you who have been here long enough, I tend to remember you guys, remember each of my chatters, and I remember you guys individually. So I guess in any other live stream, it would be weird that I remembered you guys individually and what you say, but that's just how I do my own live streams. So I'm the biggest fan trust. You certainly use caps the most. So if anything, your chat messages have probably taken up the most screen space. Recently. Need to get a third lemon too wasn't enough. That's so me because I just eat I just eat lemons straight up. We also view you individually. What does that mean? Wait, what? I don't understand what that means. Do you mean like what is like every single time I open up a stream? Is it like every single time I come on stream it's a different me? It's like, oh yeah, today's Kurtis is a different Kurtis than I really like today's Kurtis, not yesterday's Kurtis though. Yesterday's Kurtis was kind of weird. But today's Kurtis, he had a really nice chatting stream. That was nice. Is that what you mean? Yes, I'm different every time. I'm like an AI. Every time we stream, I just like I just reset my personality and the chat log. I'm chat when no one looks. Yeah, it's gonna be in the dead of night when the YouTube chat before stream starts. Dr. Reflex account. Okay. I remember Dr. Reflex. Don't worry. Check your walls to make sure. Yeah. I'm gonna find you guys in my walls. Or am I gonna find more me's in my wall? How many me's are there? There's at least 700 different me's because we have 700 videos. No, I'm kidding. There's at least one of me. Maybe two. Actually, at least two because we did have Kurtis C from the April Fool's stream. Let us out. Fuck. I can't because I left my apartment, back in college. So you guys are still stuck there. I'm sorry. I didn't fly you guys home with me. Unless you guys rode home on my luggage, but Microphone Miku would have thrown hands. Dr. Reflex. Of course I do. I remember a lot of my old chatters. I remember like when Clash came in earlier and said that they were Saul Goodman. I remember that. The cops are coming. Let's out of the walls. They don't know where I am. They listened in on the stream earlier when I accidentally almost doxed myself. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, how do I let you out of the walls? How do you guys get in the walls? I don't know. It's gonna be like, oh my gosh, I think, oh my god, what was it called? Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I forgot what it was called. This is gonna be like, I think, do you guys know Calyx Debonair? From like Niji Sanji Ian. Oh my gosh, it was V-Craft Enchanted. I saw some clips of like V-Craft Enchanted a while back, and I saw Calyx like crashing out over like a cricket in his walls. That's gonna be like you guys. I'm gonna hear you guys just like yapping it up in my walls like that cricket. It's from Niji Sanji Ian. He's from Niji Sanji Ian. Yeah, I watched some clips of V-Craft. It was I put it on. It was like really interesting. No, that's gonna be like you guys. You guys, he was like crashing out for like an hour about like a cricket in his walls or something. That's gonna be you guys. You guys are gonna be in my walls just like a cricket. I'm gonna be like trying to sleep at night. I'm gonna hear you guys in my head. Oh my gosh. I don't know why. I thought of that specifically. But... Dude. I'm doodling again. What stream was that? That was like a year ago probably? I don't know. Kurtis. Oh my gosh. You know what, when I was growing up, I heard this I remember like every night, there was this cat just like in our neighborhood that would just yell. I have no idea where this cat was or what it was, but I'm sure it was a cat because it sounded like a dying woman screaming. It was like every night it would just scream out. Maybe that was you guys. You drew autistic. Oh, that stream. Okay, I remember that. I drew the Migu. Yeah. Elgato. Yeah, that's gonna be you guys. You guys are gonna be like that cat I heard growing up. I tried to go to sleep at night. It's just a screaming cat. Was it a black cat? Probably. I remember when I was a little kid, there was this black cat. I thought it was haunted as a kid because I remember this one time, as the sun was going down, I saw this black cat in like my backyard, and I was staring at it, and it just disappeared as the sun went down. Like it disappeared. It went into the corner of our backyard and just disappeared into the shadows. Realistically, it probably just like hopped over the wall, but I like to think that it turned into a demon and disappeared. God, I played Polish Cow at 2 a.m. I'm sorry. I can see it already. Emu shall haunt your dreams. Literally. And then there was this other time that I was like leaving. I was graduating from 5th grade, and as I walked out like my elementary school, this like black cat ran past me into a corner, and I looked back and it was just gone. It disappeared into like a wall. So I remember that. Maybe was that you guys? Were you guys screaming every night at me? You guys went back in time and started screaming. You know what, King of Britain? It's okay. I would rather you play Polish Cow or like Caramel Dancing at 2 a.m. at full blast than have to listen to my neighbors back in my apartment who would like pull up at like 3 a.m. every night and just start in the parking lot and blast like their music in the parking lot. I would rather listen to you playing Polish Cow than you get into streaming. Yeah, it's true. It was foretold. You guys were telling me, hey Kurtis, you gotta be a VTuber. You gotta get into streaming so we can tell about this. Yeah. You would be awake. That would be really funny. It's like the memes of the people like waking me up. Yeah, that'd be funny. You don't have to animate me, but it would be funny. The prophecy, yeah. Despite the fact that the cat did not say any English words to me. You know what else? Speaking of night, across the street, one of the houses has like these two like globe type lights, like on their driveway, right? And when I look, like when like the lights are completely out, and when it's like pitch black outside and I can't see anything, and they only have like those two globe lights out on their porch on, it looks just like in FNAF when like Freddy Fazbear is like looking at outside, but you can only see like the two pinprick like lights from his eyes. I think I actually took a video of those globe lights once and played like the Toreador March. Yeah. That's you guys. Account for Kurtis. Reason? You do not have a YouTube account because of me. No. I'm not gonna ask you to make an animation, but if you want to, you are free to. I'm not gonna hold you to that though. Terrifying. Yeah, it's a little terrifying. But I mean, I know it's their house, so it's fine. I used to be so scared of like horror as a kid. Like I was super bad with like horror stories. FNAF creeped me the frick out. I lost a lot of sleep over like when this one time my 4th grade teacher told us like a scary story in class. That was scary. I didn't like that. But I was super bad with horror. Nowadays I rationalize. I'm not that scared of horror, mainly because I look at these like other those other guys. What was it? Oh my god, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I've seen like Siren Head and like these other like horror monsters, and I'm like, man, I could beat them in a fight. Like, look at them. They're so spindly. Like, there's no way that those like emaciated looking horror monsters have enough muscle mass to contend with me. All right, I'm a big boy. I'm a lean 135 pounds. I'm like, I might be a lightweight, but at least I've got muscle on me. All right, I got strong legs. I could take on Siren Head probably. Actually, I don't know if I can take on Siren Head, but I mean, I know he's not. I know he's not gonna be that strong. Make this one up because of you. Wait, all of my accounts because of me? I made the Dr. Reflex one because I want to join your chat in the stream. That's crazy. I'm honored, King of Britain. Thank you. I'm not that king. I don't know. Beat him. Okay, Siren Head maybe not. Siren Head is super big. But like, for example, the Wendigo, right? I could probably take the Wendigo in a fight or something. Like, if they're like super emaciated to the point where you can see their ribs, I don't think they're putting up much of a fight. Like, here's the thing with like other animals, right? Like, bears don't want to fuck with you. A bear, I'm losing in a fight with a bear, right? But the thing is that like a bear still isn't usually going to want to mess with me because they're also scared of getting hurt. Neither of us wants to get hurt, right? Same thing with these horror monsters. Like, these horror monsters, they don't want, like, I have a sword in my room. What are they going to do, all right? I'm the Phantom Thief. Aggressively squashed by Siren Head. Kid bleh. Oh yeah, right, from sound. It's okay. I'm not scared of Siren Head. If I can hear him, I'm already dead. I don't need to be scared. It's also because I got withered fox jump scared in my dream and it jolted me awake. I think one of my most vivid nightmares was when I was a little kid. My mom really likes Harry Potter. So I watched like the Harry Potter movies with her. And I had this nightmare of a Dementor coming up into my face, like getting jump scared in my face, and that jolted me awake. And that was a big fear of mine for a long time. Emaciated but just super tall. I could bite their ankles, you know? The taller they are, the harder they fall. The fish. Okay, no, I'm not beating the fish from Iron Lung, all right? But what are the chances that I'm gonna be in a blood ocean? I'm not gonna be in a blood ocean, all right? I don't need to fight the fish from Iron Lung. I've given myself sleep paralysis though. I think every time I realize that I'm dreaming, I'm very bad at lucid dreaming. Every time I realize that I'm dreaming, I always try to force myself awake, and that triggers like my sleep paralysis. Because then I can't move, but I'm trying to wake up. So I've just learned that if I realize that I'm sleeping, I just go back to sleep. I'm just like, I'm not doing this. I can't wake up. I just have to go back to sleep. So yeah, I'm built different. I ate an average amount before risk of death is I'm built different, bro. 6. Do you mean milligrams? 600,000. That's just 6 grams of salt. That's not that much. Okay. Okay, built different. Hell yeah. Harness the freedom of being in a dream. Hey man. Yeah. We chill with our sleep paralysis demon like that. Yeah, no, I can't lucid dream. I can't be like, oh, it's a dream. I can do whatever. I can't do that. I have to like, I don't know. For some reason, I always try to force myself awake. But then I've realized, I've done this enough times where if I realize that I'm lucid dreaming and that I'm giving myself sleep paralysis, I'm just like, man, this dream freaking sucks. I'm just gonna go back to sleep in my own dream. Oh wait, I'm just like, I'll deal with this later. I don't care about this right now. I'll just go to sleep. It is really frustrating though, trying to move your body and like it's not responding, but I'm stressed and my brain can get confused. Maybe it is from stress for me. I know being sleep paralyzed does stress me out. Jar of salt at 4 years old. Jesus, man. This reminds me of when I was like, one Halloween when I was a kid, I like ate all of my Halloween candy in one sitting. It was awful. I mean, I didn't feel awful. My sister quit halfway through because she felt really bad, but I didn't. Looking back on that though, I'm like, no. Yeah, no, okay. I'm not beating the fish from Iron Lung in a fight, but I could probably beat Freddy Fazbear in a fight, you know? Like, here's the thing, right? I truly think I could beat the FNAF animatronics in a fight, because if they were built realistically, even if they needed enough strength in their motors to be able to free roam, there would be no reason for them to be built with these motors that are, and these hydraulics that are like way overpowered for like their actual purposes. Like I truly do not think that like mechanically that it is possible for like Freddy Fazbear to like crush my skull. All right, I could probably knock him over. Like, what is he gonna do? He's like, they're like super robotic. I could probably push him over or something. I mean, to be fair, they're probably like 500 pounds. I'm only 135, but still, I could definitely outrun Foxy. All right. I'm not that scared of the animatronics. Okay, Markiplier. I couldn't beat Markiplier in a fight, alright? I'm not beating Markiplier in a fight. That's one horror monster I can't beat in a fight. I could, you know what, Slenderman, I don't think I could beat it. But how they go haywire? Even if they go haywire, the FNAF animatronics, right? They can only do as much damage as... They can only do as much damage, like... Just because they go haywire doesn't mean they can exceed, like, the physical limits of their hydraulics. That's not happening. Could you beat me in a fight? No. I'm 5'8", 135 pounds. All of my strength is in my legs. I've got a decent amount of arm strength. Okay, it's contentious. I don't know how strong you are, King of Britain. If you are strong enough that you would consider yourself strong, then you'd probably beat me. But otherwise, I don't know. Reaper Leviathan. I'm not beating a Reaper Leviathan in a fight, but also I'm not gonna be on planet 4546B. If I'm in a situation where I'm fighting a Reaper Leviathan, I think I have bigger things to worry about. Or, no, actually, I take that back. I don't have bigger things to worry about because the Reaper Leviathan is the big thing to worry about. But I'm probably at that point already dying of Kara. So, and honestly, you know what? No, I do have bigger things to worry about because why am I in the open ocean? I was gonna die to something anyways if I'm already in the open ocean. So I think I'm fine. It's not like a Reaper Leviathan is gonna Sharknado its way through my ceiling and just devour me. Lucifer himself. If I'm okay, you know what? That's true. If I'm facing Lucifer himself, yeah, okay, you know what? That's true. Kurtis beat me in a fight. Probably not, Black Cat. You're like part metal, aren't you? You're like basically the Terminator. You would beat me in a fight, Black Cat. You're... No, I'm not gonna say where you're from. No, I shouldn't say that. But considering where you're from, Black Cat, I'm like... I'm just some soft, like, city boy. I've never known hardship, alright? You could probably beat me in a fight. Fucking ankle biter and knocked out my dad. Yeah. You could probably beat me in a fight. Take out 42 pounds in one hand. See? You could probably beat me. One leg is metal. I was talking to my aunt while we were going to my sister's graduation because she had hip surgery last year. And I was like, yeah, hey aunt, how much of you is metal? Are you like 1% metal? You're like a cyborg, right? You're basically the Terminator. I got a laugh out of her. But no. I say that. I say that and I thought of Black Cat because they've got metal in their leg. But for 98% metal and what does that even mean? You're not. Oh yeah, my body mass is 98% muscle. The other 2% is British. What does that mean? Just to implant the screws. Hey, look, you're basically the Terminator at this point, right? You're like a cyborg. You're really cool. That makes you really cool, Black Cat. I'm joking, but still. I genuinely like. Screws or not, Black Cat, you could probably still beat me in a fight. I'm not that strong. Also, this is not an invite for any of you, if you do see me in real life, to like start throwing hands. Please do not start throwing hands in public. It doesn't even have to be with me, just don't throw hands in public, please. Don't just like start, I don't want you to, what if it's not me? What if it's not me and you start throwing hands with like a random person? Please don't. That might happen. Yeah, maybe I'll fight Lucifer himself. That'd be weird. You guys think I could beat Lucifer? Ate your toes, what do I do? Give them back? Consume them? I don't know. I'll probably grow my toes back. This is for Kurtis! I am Kurtis! Oh my gosh. Yeah, please don't go around telling people I told you to punch him in the face. Please don't. Please do not throw hands in the public server. After the stream, I'm gonna go to the Discord and everyone's gonna post GIFs of them throwing hands. I'm traveling from France to LA. I'm throwing hands, bitch. Alright, me, you, behind the Chin Chickadee in Little Tokyo, LA. We'll duke it out. We'll have an anime type duel in the Little Tokyo. No, I'm kidding. Don't actually. 700? Yeah, you're stronger than me. I'm very weak. I'm not very good at those punch counter things. It won't be our fault. What do you mean it won't be our fault? I mean my fault for telling you to throw hands? Okay, here. I'm gonna explicitly say this on stream, so I have an alibi. If you see a blue-haired Asian boy, okay, do not throw hands with him. Actually, just don't throw hands with anyone, okay? Don't just go around throwing hands. January 1st, 2027. 5 p.m. All right, fine. Alright guys, January 1st, 5 p.m. 2027. Group bonding event. We're all gonna host a Fight Club meeting in Little Tokyo, LA. Be there, be square. I answer them in Minecraft. Yeah, just beat me up in Minecraft. Yeah, that'll be it. Yeah. We'll recreate all of Little Tokyo, Los Angeles, and Minecraft, and we can have Fight Club there. Oh yeah. Okay. What do you guys think I should stream on Sunday? But I haven't figured it out yet. Honestly, I think my schedule for streaming is probably gonna be a bit different now that I'm home, because instead of just doing things whenever I want and from my schedule, Captureware? You want me to play Captureware? Because I haven't figured it out yet, because honestly, my parents kind of just choose, specifically my mom, kind of just tells me what to do, so I kind of have to play my schedule at their pace and my family's pace rather than my pace. So I can't just say I don't want to have dinner. I'll have dinner after stream because my mom wants me to come out for dinner. So I'm probably gonna be streaming a couple hours earlier than I have been recently, or over the school year, but I haven't figured out what I want to do on Sunday yet, because I don't know if we're doing anything. But touch grass, true. Going off the Eiffel Tower in Minecraft, maybe. I did go on the Eiffel Tower once. I was in 4th grade. I think it was 4th grade. Minecraft. I don't feel like Minecraft is a good stream game though, because not a lot happens quickly. What are your options? I could ask Puns if he wants to play Slay the Spire 2 with me. Or Lance. Here. We could play Slay the Spire 2 with Lance and Puns, maybe, if they're free. What is Puns doing? Did he post his stream schedule? What are you doing on Sunday? Chat and build. Yeah. It's just that I'm not very much of a builder in Minecraft. That's also why I haven't seen Pokopia since that one time, because I'm not really the building type of player. I don't know. So yeah. Here we go. Do you wanna stream Oh, I forgot to turn on the BGM. Let's see here. Alright. And I need to refresh the chat box. There we go. Alright, we're back. Insert screaming. Yippee! Yippee! Okay, we're back. Hi. Alright, I asked Puns, can we play Disassociate the Tower 2 on Sunday? And he said yes. So we're gonna play, we might do Slay the Spire. I'm already asking him. Smile. Yippee! Okay, we might do Slay the Spire 2 then. Would you like to play what do I call it? Unmake the structure 2 on Sunday. There you go. Back to character morning I go. Did Tori die again in the new update? I haven't played it yet. Did they pour more gasoline on him and kill him again? Please tell me they did. It'd be so funny if Kale just fucking stuck a knife in his throat second time. They brought Tori back just so they could kill him again. Oh, that would be so funny. That would be so funny. He already got mega jumped the last update. It would be so, like last time, it would be so funny if they did it again. I got more ice cream, what I miss? Yeah. We're playing Slay the Spire 2 on Sunday. Probably. With puns, right, yeah. Well, I'm not even making fun of him. I just don't like Dottore. I think he's a scumbag, but I mean, agree to disagree. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully my power doesn't flash again. That would be really bad. I don't know why this is happening. I really don't. It's kind of frustrating, actually. But, oh well. He's totally a scumbag. And that's why you like him, Black Cat, because you want him to make you worse. Streamlabs is giving me a notification to graduate my stream. Why would I graduate? Why would I do that? Why are you telling me to end my career? Get out of here. No, I'm kidding. It's saying to graduate my stream with a new overlay. I think it's because it's like end of the school year season, and it's like, hey, you could upgrade your. It's like using upgrade, but the term graduate because it's seasonal. No. World's biggest pun fans as well. True. Probably. Actually, I don't know if that's true, but maybe. Ah. We love puns. Yeah. Yeah, well, Puns doesn't really care about YouTube. He kind of cares more about Twitch. Like, his thumbnails for YouTube are literally, I don't freaking care enough to make a thumbnail, so he cares more about his Twitch, I think. But Gotcha cookie's almost done. Ooh. Okay. But yeah. Sure. What do I do after stream? I mean, we're gonna go have dinner, but like, do I like go read my manga? What if I do? Pun has also been at this not that long. Like, he's been at this for like, actually I guess 2 years maybe now. But he's been at this for way less time than I have. Yeah, it's okay. But I don't know. Aish. I can't wait for my summer to start though. I guess my summer's already started, but I can't wait to like get back into the groove of like animating stuff and making videos and everything. And just like not having to do school. The school is so hard. I look forward to summer school more than actual school because at least with summer school, I only have to focus on 1 or 2 classes. But with like regular school, like I can hyper focus on a couple things, but like I can't do multiple. Like regular school is way too much for me. I don't know. I wish you guys luck on your school too, because I don't think all of you have finished your semester yet. So all of you, I wish you good luck. All the hard studiers out there. I want to do a fun stream. I had the idea. I think someone suggested this a bit ago. I think it was Yan, but like with like a slumber party stream. I haven't forgotten that. I want to do that, but like I think right now, because some people are still in school, I don't think it's a good time. I gotta wait for like that kind of like party stream. That'd be really cool. So I think I want to wait a little bit before I do that one, but I gotta think of like cool streams we can do, because now that I have time to actually prep them. What else are we gonna do? I don't remember who said that. Who said what? Never mind. Nothing. Someone said something. Or maybe it was V. I don't know. Actually, I'm not gonna call anyone out. But someone said something about like a slumber party stream. And I wrote that down. I was like, that was a really good idea. I want to do that. I just have like a night party. That'd be really cool. You guys can definitely hear that. I'm like fiddling with this like squishy thing I bought yesterday. I've been fiddling with it all stream. Okay. Yeah. Slumber party. I mean, summer slumber party. Something like that. You can hear it. Sorry. That was like a punch ball. It's sensory, okay? My sister was like, are you really gonna buy that? And I'm like, yes. Because I fidget all the time with my hands. And I'm like, it's nice and sensory and it has a cool feel. It's gonna be like great for fidgeting with. I was right, I've been fidgeting with it all stream. Man, I gotta come up with up a stream. I could carry the glass with lamps. Ooh. No, I gotta come up with more cool stream ideas because now that I have time to actually prepare them. I don't know how much time I'm gonna have, considering I still have a little bit of coursework I need to finish over the summer, but we'll try my best. We can all hail puns. He can hail himself. I don't know. Good luck. Yeah, V. Yeah, I just hope it goes well. Where? Chaos. Alright. Kurtis Hotimoto. He can hail himself. I don't know. I've The phantom thief that steals from the nobles, okay? I hold no respect for anyone who does not respect me for actually Puns respects me. I take it back. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just yapping. Puns does a really good like King Candy from like Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah. It's like King Candy. He does a really good one. So I sometimes I just think about that and it gets in my brain and we do a little lisp. That's where my brain goes. Someone say thief. Ja, that's me. We have like fucking, I don't know. Here, I'm looking for a sound effect that would be appropriate to play because of that. What do I have? I think it would be like, where is it? What is this? This is not what I was looking for. Nope, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. Nope. That was so loud. Jesus. Okay. Okay, we can keep on the download that I'm a criminal, okay? Black Cat. Do I have it? Where the heck is it? Oh my gosh, I can't find it. Ask her. I'm not finding this anywhere. It's alright. Yeah, it's not anywhere. Okay, never mind. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I found it. Wait, hold on. Damn, I did not find it. What is this? There we go. Whatever. I swear I have like a skeleton like laughing or something. Somewhere. Where is it? April Fools? Oh, I found it. Hold on, wait. Here you go. What is this? There we go. I don't know why. I don't even. I spent so long looking for the sound effect. I don't even remember what the context was for why I wanted to find a sound effect in the first place. Never mind. You're washing water? How do you wash water? King Pun's candy. Yup. I don't remember anymore. I just went off on a tangent. Does this ever happen? You guys, well, I mean, happens to me, all of you. But I don't know if you guys. That screaming sound effect. You spiritually connected to the man screaming. All right, we're back. Hello. This is insane. This is insane the amount of times my power is going out. This is really crazy. Alright. Hi, we're back. We gotta end stream. We've gotta end stream. It's the universe hates it when I stream, apparently. This house hates it. If I had a Vine Boom on my computer, I would play it right now. Do I have a Vine Boom? Probably have a Vine Boom somewhere. What do I have on my computer? Let's see. There we go. That works. Wait, hold on. We have... Wait. This might be the closest thing I have to the Vine Boom. Nope. Oh, wait. That might be the closest thing I have. It's either that or this one that says nuclear bomb explosion sound effect. I don't know why I have this. What is this? Jesus fuck! That's so loud. Jesus. Wait. Why did I think that wouldn't be loud? Holy fuck. Why did I think that was... Why did I was surprised by that. I didn't think it was gonna be that... Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah. That's how I feel, right? I just basically got blown up. Alright. Unscathed. He's fine. He's fine. Okay. I survived a nuclear bomb. We're so good, chat. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Yeah, I should probably wrap up stream because my power might go out again. I don't want my power to go. I don't want to stop yapping, but we should probably. My power might go out. All right, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. It's been 3 hours. I think it's a good yapping stream, but I gotta see if my power goes out off of stream. I don't think so, but like, I don't want my power to go out on stream again. I'm getting tired of this. This has been 5 times. We can't do that. We can't keep this up, chat. Okay. Let's wrap it up. I don't want to go, but I gotta go. I'm sorry. We'll pick up our yapping another day. Like, maybe we'll do another yapping stream at some point, obviously, when I have more stories and everything. Okay. I will go. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Should we rate anyone? I don't know if we should rate anyone. Is there anyone that's even live right now? Electrician will be on speed dial. No, literally, I think I might have to go talk to the electrician or something. There's no way. This is ruining my stream. Here, I'll send you guys to like... Here. I'll send you guys to Kendra's house, okay? We can go to Kendra's house. Kendra's playing... I don't even know what she's playing. Ghostmaster Resurrection? I don't know, it looks like Sims but with ghosts or something. I don't know. Alright, we're going to Kendra's house. Okay. Explode. I'm gonna explode. Okay. Who's Kendra? She's a friend of mine. Kendra's a friend of mine. We go back. I guess at this point we go way back. Something about ghosts. I don't know. Alright, go have fun at Kendra's house. I'll put my raid message in the chat. There you go. Yeah. Sorry we have to end it so like this, but I mean honestly, I was playing the end around this time anyways, and after about 3 hours, and I had fun anyways. We can yap a little more at some point, but there will always be another stream. But I gotta figure out what's going on with my electricity. Okay. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be streaming again on Friday. We'll be playing Silk Song. But yeah, okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys later. See ya. Bye bye.